Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9 No Thrills. So, I've done a few bits between episodes like I've been doing recently. I've had a bit of time to just, chillax recently, so that's been really nice. So, first things first, I got an eternal, what was it? It's not the eternal steak, everlasting beef. I got that, I think, from a trader, wandering trader. I can't remember where I got it, if I'm honest. I was trying to think about it earlier. In real time, I got it a few days ago, and I forgot where I got it from. Anyway, that's not been in my backpack because I've been putting the different types of apples that you can get from Mystical Agriculture in there. So this is Mystical Agriditions. Yeah. So that is just like, putting some of this supremium around a golden apple, which is super easy to make. And they're different types of foods, and I'm trying to eat like loads of different types of foods. So I've gone through like most of them now. So apple, we'll do that. You'll see that I've eaten this one, this one, this one. All of them underneath it says eaten, except for the last two right there. I've even eaten this one, and the enchanted golden apple. And I ate the relic apple as well from Bauble heart canisters. I think that's probably the best food in the game, although it does cost emeralds and diamonds. So maybe not the best. It's the best as in it gives you the most, if you know what I mean. I do kind of want to go and get one of these honeyed apples from Create. It's not actually that bad to get. Anyway, I made some apple juice as well. I don't have any pineapples, otherwise I would have done that. I didn't make an All-the-Modium one. What the heck? Okay, that's going in the backpack as well. Wow, that's actually way better than the 16. That's 40. So the All-the-Modium one is actually even better than the Insanium and the Supremium. Anyway, I'm not putting this in my backpack until I've eaten these 3 apples, so it's going to take a while. So I'm actually going to stick it in my system. Please remind me in like a few episodes to go and get the everlasting beef out and put it in my backpack. So you might have noticed out here that I've got a few bits and bobs going for Mystical Agriculture. I was just like, I'm going to crack out all of the quests. So I will show you that in a bit. The quests, I mean, for that. And for now, I wanted to just point out that I've got a Supremium sword. This is relatively easy to make, right? I set up all the recipes for each of the gemstones and the ingots. And then I just went through and made like the Supremium sword. Easy enough. I believe this doesn't have a... Was it F3H? Yeah, there we go. It doesn't have... where would it say? Oh, I haven't got anything on me that has a durability. I don't think this has got durability, is what I'm trying to say. What was it? F3H. Yeah, there we go. But what it does have on there is the Mystical Enlightenment enchant. And you get that from one of the quests. And I can't remember which quest it is. So, that's... Anyway, you get it from a quest. Someone in the comments will probably say what quest you get the Mystical Enlightenment book from. But it's super useful that you get the book for it, because otherwise you'd have to go look for it in the other. And I don't really want to go to the other yet. Although we might go there today anyway, because that's actually on my radar. We need to go there to get the Unobtainium upgrade kit. So what you do with the Supremium Sword with Mystical Enlightenment is you kill the Wither. I might actually use my other... Actually, I think this one's equivalent damage, basically. There it is. And there you go, we got some cognitive dust. And you use this cognitive dust with a block of Supremium. There you go, I'm out of that now. I ate one of my apples. Yeah, all the Modium apples, that was useful. But you use the cognitive dust, 1, 2, 3, 4, on one of these altars from, well, it's Mystical Agriculture, but yeah. You also need to put some fire essence, air essence, earth essence, and water essence in these vessels, so around the edge. And then that's not going to do anything because it doesn't have a redstone signal. I forgot the redstone block that I normally put underneath. Redstone block. Let's grab one of these bad boys. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of these. This has been pumping out nether stars. They're not. That's actually not too many. Like if we do this, yeah, it's not that many, is it? So there's a decent amount, I suppose. Under this, I need to put A redstone block. There it is. You don't need a redstone block. I think you just put like a lever next to it or a redstone torch. But that is how you get awakened supremium. Now, it's really annoying when you look at the recipe for this, because a lot of people see the block recipe and are like, well, that's not how you get it, because you need to get the single version of it. And you can get like the B for it and everything, but there's no other way to get it. How do I get it? This has been a question that I've had since like all the mods 8, since they added awakened supremium. And the way that you get it is you actually look up the recipe for the block, and it is a block of supremium, 4 cognitive dust, and then you need some of these essences in each of the vessels right here. Why the heck did it take all of the essence out of there? I swear it had more than... That's odd. Anyway, I've set up some phytogenic insulators over here. But why are you... Oh, that one's full up. Okay, they're all full up. That's good. Gib. There we go. So I've got one of each. And you just right-click each of them on there. Yeah, it's... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Please say that you empty when you... Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I think... Do this and this. There we go. I can put another one of these in. I need some more cognitive dust, though, so I need to go kill another wither. Ideally, what you do is you get, like, a higher level of mystical enlightenment. I think I had like the highest mystical enlightenment. Okay, never mind. I didn't have the highest. I think I got it to like V before, so mystical enlightenment 5, which you can make apparently with the enchanter. That's actually really useful. But anyway, you put this on your sword, and then you get cognitive dust when you kill like the wither. So we might go do that at some point. Anyway, I wanted to show this off over here, which is if I... Yeah, okay. I thought I had some in there. There you go. If I take out all of the seeds. This one here is for the seeds. So there's 2 types of seeds. There's the solarium seeds, which is where you need like the different soul jars, for example. So there's this one, the rabbit seed, where you need 4 soul jars full of rabbit. And that you get by... let's have a look at the soul jar. Oh, I have some. Cool. You get that by going into the nether and getting some of this... Wait, where is it? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. So you get the cobble soulstone, and then you smelt that up to soulstone, and then you smelt that up to smooth soulstone, and then you smelt that up again to get soul dust. That's how you do it. And I just manually went and did that and got loads of soul dust. And then you add that, I think, you add that to, yeah, some glass, and you get some of this soul glass. And then solarium ingot is, you get this solarium dust from the solarium ore, and you get that with the cobble that we were just talking about. So, yeah, it's relatively easy to make these. I just set up a recipe because it was easier. So I've got a recipe in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. And I set up all of the recipes for this stuff as well. Now, I can't remember where I did it. I think I did it over in the basement over here. I need to stop doing stuff in the basement down here because you guys won't be able to see it. But this is a classic. I've actually changed this up a little bit. I'm doing blocks instead of like... Oh yeah, we're actually getting stuff. I set my chunk destroyer back up. But I'm doing blocks of Inferium turn into Prudentium, so you can see that with this recipe. And we're doing this thing called internals, so results of crafting operations will stay in the input buffer. This is a RF Tools crafter, by the way. So all of these right here are remembered blocks, including these ones over here. So these are all remembered, meaning that nothing else can go in these little slots. They're like locked to these things, right? So the Inferium goes in, it then has all of the stuff that it needs for this block right here, the Prudentium block. And it crafts a Prudentium block and brings the Master Infusion Crystal back in, basically, to the buffer that we've got right here. And it lands the Prudentium in to the buffer. Then we've got the Tertium, and that's the same thing, but with Prudentium blocks. So you can see, there you go, we just made a Tertium. Same thing with Imperium. Same thing with Supremium. So Supremium does land back in here. And when we've got 4 Supremium, we get an Insanium block. And there's I'll tell you what, if we go down to this no recipe thing, there's 3 types of like outputs that this can do. It can, results of the crafting operations will go into the output buffer, which is this one right here. And then I've got an import bus, which is, or an importer, sorry, which is pulling all of the stuff out of this into our system. So the only thing that's going to pull out is the Insanium block. And that's because there's this right here, which is the EXTC, which I don't know what these means, if I'm honest, but results of crafting operations will go into output buffer, but remaining items, like buckets, or in our case, the Master Infusion Crystal, will stay in the input. So that's what we've got just on this last one right here. The rest of them are internal. I hope that makes sense. The Master Infusion Crystal was kind of a pain to make, if I'm honest, because you have to go all the way through. I made like a ton of these Inferium Infusion Crystals. I made loads of them. Like, okay, not loads, like 10. But they were relatively easy to make. Actually, let's do this again. There you go. So you just need these gemstones, and then to make the next one, you need just the original Inferium one, and so on and so on. And then, when you can make a Master Infusion Crystal, you can just use this for like everything. So it's really good. And you can also use it on blocks, which you can't do with the rest of them. So, really good. Oh, I also have a Creative Essence, which is something you need for the ATM star. I have not done any growing of crops other than the air, earth, water, and fire essence. So, I've got those over here in the phytogenic insulators. Yeah, I've done nothing other than, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put like a bunch more of this essence in each. So that way it will make me a little bit more. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I've not done anything else. I'm not going to use seeds, I don't think, because I think it's like, it feels super cheaty doing seeds. In my opinion, that's just my, like, people don't like it when you use /home and stuff, right? So, in my opinion, I don't like using seeds, so I'm not going to. And I think I'm allowed to do that, right? It's my playthrough, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, I did want to get all of the achievements out of the way, or the quests out of the way, which I've done right here. And by that, I mean I made every single seed off camera, because it's so boring to watch, right? It's just get 4 of these things. This is linked up to the system, by the way, and I had to, for some reason, I built this thing perfectly, so everything fitted with the storage controller. So if I do this, in fact, if I grab my linking tool out, it fit. If I go out, and then I can show you a bit better, it fit up to this point, like right here. So I just managed to get everything else in before, but now, if I shift right click, I've got a load of upgrades in there, which make them a bit bigger. So they're now working over here. Anyway, that's what I was trying to say, that these are now working. I've also got it so the fighter grows going in, because apparently you can still get, look, this goes up 392, 395. So you do get 5 out of this. So even though it says a 0% chance that it gets boosted, or 0, yeah, you get 0%. Let's have a look. If I go to fighter grow right there, additional chance 0% boostable. It's still boostable by the fighter grow. So yeah, I don't know what that means really, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is I've got all of those going, and they're the only ones I really want to do. I made the rest of them because it was just something to do offline, I suppose. I didn't want to go too far ahead because I feel like I've been zooming off whilst not recording, and then I have to like just show you guys what I've done. That's not as fun as like figuring stuff out, I suppose, on my own. Oh, I made a full set of Supremium armor, to be fair. Supremium, there it is. And that is purely because it's really easy to make. You just make these ingots and stuff, and it goes all the way down, right? So Yeah, and you had to do it for the quest. Oh, cool. You actually have to do it like this. That makes sense. All right. So I'm going to make some... Oh, flipping heck. I need to make a lot of these Awakened Supremium gemstones. And we can only make 4 per craft of the Awakened Supremium itself. Right, so this stuff. Oh, okay, I'm going to have to go kill a bunch of withers, in other words. Cool, here we go. We have got... Well, we've got enough cognitive dust to do quite a bit more of this. I might set up a modular router to go and fill each of these up. Or like several modular routers. To keep them filled. I normally do this, although I don't really want to just leave it here. This is like half... I've built bases and half lawn base right now. Literally, because this is my lawn. Anyway, I'm not going to do any more wither killing, I don't think. Oh, I used a leadstone exchanger to exchange the glass in here. So it's like the clear glass. I think it looks kind of nice, but yeah, that's me. So I wonder how many of these we can make now. So that's 9. Oh, we can make enough. Yes, gemstone. So let's make 8 of these. I think that's how many we need, right? So it's like this and this, yeah, and then you get a full set. Ah, do we need to like... I'm going to make an Awakened Supremium shovel, by the way, because I had... Oh, wow, okay. I had a an Inferium shovel that I like leveled all the way up. So if I go to Supremium... Yeah, I got a Supremium shovel. I don't know why I've got this Supremium shovel, I just do. So... Yes, and now I need to... How many of these do I need for this? Okay, I need 2 more. Okay, so we do need a lot more of this. Right, I have set up some modular routers. I don't know if they're going to reach, though. Okay, the only one that reaches seems to be the air one. So I am going to need... Did I get any muffler upgrades? Modular... Oh, hello. Oh, we did. I automated it. Nice. I don't really want the beams going across my base, right? So there we go. I've got some muffler upgrades. And we need some range. So there's this like range up that you can do. Wow, that's a weird sound. Oh, you're making paper. That's what that's doing. Makes sense. Cool. So we can do this. Let's just do a few. Why not? There you go, 64. And then all we need to do is this one here. Out of range. It does say on there, to be fair. We can just put... I don't really want to... Well, you know, 24 is fine. Stick that in. That should start sending over. There we go. And then... That should start sending over. It's probably overkill. I just can't be asked to do the maths. And there we go. That's starting to send over. There you go. So you can see these are now filling up. That one's already full. When this gets to 10, there we go. It should do it. I have noticed, though, that this has got 40 in it. And it uses all 40, even though it should only have 10 in there. Or it should only use 10, right? So if we have a look at this. It says it only uses 10, but it actually just uses whatever's in there. So we are wasting a little bit of essence doing it this way. But you know what? I don't mind. So we do that. You do need to use the Awakened Altar for something else, I think. Let's have a look. Awakened Altar. Oh yeah, you need to use it for all of this. And this is the thing, the miniature Twilight Portal. So we'll probably get into this at some point. I do want to go to the other, and then next episode I want to go to the Twilight. Oh, and this, the Awakened Unobtainium Vibranium Alloy Block. So you need like 2 of these per ATM star. 1 there and 1 there. Lovely. Okay. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was making more of this. Nearly done, to be fair. I've got reach as well, so I can reach all the way over to that one, which you can't normally do. Hey, wait a minute. Can't I just use the Supremium sword that I've been using? I can upgrade this to the Awakened Supremium version. Ooh, okay. I like that. I'm going to do that, I think. I need to get a few... You know what? I'll upgrade the gear first. I think that'll be a good idea. Yeah, I'll upgrade the gear first. So, Supremium. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. I knew there was another one. And 2 of those. Basically, I'm going to try and finish off the quests today if I can. And I've only got 3 quests. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. The watering can. I also made the watering can, which I think is in my backpack. Yeah, there it is. So we'll make the Awakened Supremium watering can as well. Why not? We're not going to use it for anything, I must admit, but meh. So Awakened Supremium ingots. We need 14 of these. I don't know if we've got enough. Oh, we're missing just a little bit of Awakened Supremium. Okay, let's do 10 for now then. And we'll do the Awakened Supremium one in a minute for the watering can. There you go, there's 10. So what will you do for this is you stick it in like that. This is another way to get like creative flight, by the way. You can set up some... There we go. You can set up a flight augment in the Awake or the Supremium chest. You can have a flight augment in there, which is kind of good. Right, I just killed off one more wither, and we've got a full set of Awakened Supremium. We've got an Awakened Supremium sword, and we're about to get the Awakened Supremium watering can when it's done. There it is. And why did it not do the big sound that like blows your ears out? Am I missing a quest? Oh, do I have to do this? No, surely not. What? Oh, there's the dank that everyone wants me to make. Brilliant. Oh, we got 2 more mystical enlightenments. Lovely. Do we get that from this quest? Do we just get random ones? I'm very confused. Oh yeah, it says it right here. Cool. Okay, well, that was good. Maybe that's where I got my original one from. It was a random reward. Interesting. I'm confused though. Why is it not green logged, this entire thing? I'm going to... No, I missed one. I missed the fluorite seed. This is going to be the last seed we make then. Interesting. Have I got any fluoride? That is a question. Fluoride. Well, how do you spell it? I always struggle with spelling fluoride. We got a little bit. That's actually really useful. We might set this seed up because you don't get it from the chunk destroyer, and you need a lot of it later on. Oh, this one's easy enough though, right? How do we make this? Imperium. Okay, I can show you this thing here working, which is kind of a good thing. Right, to explain how this works for mystical thing. Imagine we've got like 10 of these recipes to do, right? So first one is this middle one here. You put the seed in and it pushes it over there. Again, imagine we have 10 of these. You could put 10 seeds in here and it would hold 9 of them and put one over in the altar over there. Then this one here, you put the essence. So in this case, it's the Imperium essence, and it's going into 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one, the reason that it's got like a chest attached and this one's got a puller upgrade is because you could put in lots of different stuff, which is what I ended up doing, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it does that in the middle. And fluorite seed, which then get pulled out, thank you to this puller module that we've got in this modular router, and then pushed up into this chest. And there you go. Mystical agriculture is complete. Whoa, there's a okay. There we go. Cool. So we've completed mystical agriculture now, and now we're not going to touch it whatsoever, other than the stuff we need to for the ATM star. It does have it in there. It like ghost items it because the router like messes it up. Anyway, That's done now. So, yeah. I don't really like Mystical. I think it's boring to set all of the seeds up and just have like the same thing over and over and over. I've explained this about 100 million times, right, in all of my Let's Plays. All the way back until my first ever series, I said I didn't want to use Mystical, and then I had to because it was in the progression of the pack that I was playing. But yeah, we completed it for the 1,000,000th time. Because every pack seems to have Mystical nowadays. I miss the old Mystical, if I'm honest, where you had to like level the seeds up. That was quite fun, in my opinion. That's like half bees. Anyway, we're going to put this away. That's actually a better sword than my Vibranium sword, but we're going to get an even better sword at some point with the Morgan. So we'll do that another time. Which, by the way, they've changed again. So it now uses the Ender upgrade orbs, or whatever they're called. Ender upgrade, these things. Previously, it was the fire ones, and then they changed it to the Ender ones again. It was Ender to begin with, then they changed it to fire. So, yeah. I think that's the same in this pack. It might still be fire in this pack, but we'll try both. Right, it does kind of disgust me that this is the only one I've got green logged so far. Of all of the things in here. Oh, blood magic I've not even started on. I will get into blood magic at some point. I actually quite like blood magic now. I used to hate it because it caused me to die in one of my series. And I lost everything, had to do a rollback. But it's not blood magic's fault. It was just a weird like interaction. Anyway, we're going to go into the other today. So let's grab ourselves a teleport pad. One of these bad boys. And we are going to go to the Nether. So there's 3 extra dimensions added by the ATM team. And those dimensions are the mining dimension, and you get there via the teleport pad if the teleport pad is in the overworld. There's the other, which is where you put the teleport pad in the Nether. And then there's the void world, which is the same but in the end, I believe. Why the heck am I up here? That's an odd place to put me. Okay, right. I did forget that I don't have waystones on me. I'm going to grab a few waystones. We're going to use those in the other. Just means we don't have to muck about, basically. Right. I skipped a bunch of stuff because my audio is a bit weird. So, yeah. I came to the other and I popped up, I think, just over here. I was underground for a bit, which was very odd. I've never been underground in the other, spawning in. But, yeah, I got a waystone. I popped up, I think, over here somewhere, and I wandered just a little bit, and I found 2 pyramids right next to each other. Like, this is my map for the other, and I've got 2 massive pyramids, one after the other, which is insane. So, the pyramids are really good because they've got, like, loads of loot chests in them, and they've got an absolute ton of spawners. This one looks a bit different, though, as you can tell. And that is because I used a builder to strip it of all of its parts, basically. So I stripped it completely. This is still spawning loads and loads of mobs, which is kind of distressing. I thought they would kind of go away when I left, but apparently not. What is that over there? Okay. Stop it. Anyway, I was just there for about a second, and there were so many mobs that I had to run out of there. It's at these pyramids that you find these dudes. Oh, by the way, you can't fly in the other. But can you see that guy right there? That is a piglich. Now, you can pick up a piglich, and I've already done that. I've already put it in my base, damn it. But you can use a yoinker with 60 levels, 60 as in 60 levels. And you can shift right-click on a piglich to pick it up. So I've got one of those in my base. There's another one over there. There's another one there. Another thing you can do is the deep learner, so the hostile neural networks. So you need... Can you... Okay, there we go. You need, I think it's 6 kills. It says it on here. Yeah. So you get data per kills, and you need 6 of them to get it to the basic tier, which is what we want to get it to, right? And unfortunately, they have a ridiculous amount of health. These piglitches. They've got 10,000 health, I want to say. Which is insane. So, we're going to find alternate methods of doing this. Now, I vaguely remember, there's no pigglitch. There is a pigglitch. Can you get a pigglitch egg? No, you can't get a pigglitch egg, but you can get a pigglitch soul vial. What? Since when could you do that? Alright, we're going to go do that right now. Ah, okay, so soul vials themselves, you have to go quite a bit, not quite a bit, you have to go a little bit into Ender.io. You know what, we'll do that real quick. I know I've only got like a couple more minutes of the episode left, but well, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to get like a bunch of these, because we are going to use a bunch of those over the time, right? So let's go here. I'm going to bookmark the alloy smelter. And oh, we need grains of infinity. Now, someone did mention recently. Let me get flint and steel. Someone mentioned that it doesn't work because of the voidscape stuff, but I don't know if that's because do we have voidscape? That is a question, actually. Let me get down, you butthole. There we go. Do we have voidscape? Let's have a look. At voidscape. We don't have voidscape. Okay. So it should work absolutely fine here. So we've got bedrock. Right click on the bedrock. We should probably do it to a bunch of other bedrock that we find. Oh, cool. Okay, so we got 12 out of that, by the looks of it. I need to put another elevator above this, because getting through this door is a right pain in the bum. Anyway, grains of infinity. We can use this to make ourselves one of these chassis, and then we actually just skipped making a primitive version of this. We just went straight for the alloy smelter. That might screw the quests up, so I need to have a look to see if there are Ender.io quests. There should be Ender.io quests. Where's all of the Ender.io quests? What the heck? All the power. Create. Mechanism. Power. Thermal. Oh, that's disappointing. I'd assumed that there was Ender.io in here, but oh well. So, Ender.io. We're just going to stick that there for now. We need to make a capacitor. Capacitor at Ender.io. And we're going to make 2. 3, 4. Oh, we can't make this one yet. Okay, I'm going to try and get ourselves a octadic. So the wait, loot ones. Interesting. So we got this one right here. This one's better than the octadic that we've got. So the loot one, it goes in like this, and then it gets power just like that. Machine is ready to work. We can lob these away for now. And why did we need that? We needed soul vials, didn't we? Soul vial. So I'm going to bookmark that. So we need some fused quartz, which I believe is we can take a block of quartz and we can stick that in here. And we get some fused quartz. Yeah. Okay, so we need 1, 2. Need 3 of these. And then I think it was gold and soul sand. Soul sand. Now, we're not going to go through the entire thing today of how we get ourselves the pigglitch like spawner that we're going to try and set up. I don't know if this will even work, if I'm honest. It says that there's a vial for it. Apparently you can use these on the mimics as well. You can make yourself a spawner out of it, but I have no idea. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump down here, and you can indeed just pick it up. That is insane. Okay, that might be the new way that I do it then. There's loads of them here. Amazing. Okay, so what you can do with this is you can actually add it to a spawner. And luckily, it's one of those broken spawners from Ender.io. But luckily, at Ender.io, I have a ton of them because I not chunk destroyed. What was it? I used the builder in the other. Now, in previous versions of this, of all the mods, I always assumed that you couldn't use the builder, chunk destroyer, any sort of, you know, automated mining in the other, because you never could before. But it got me thinking, can I just go and slap the chunk destroyer down in there and see what happens? That's going to be interesting. Anyway, what we can do with this is we need to make one of these soul binders. And there's like a load of stuff that's like behind that. Like we need to make a Z logic controller. And we need to make a slice and splice. And for that we need to get some of these energized, which means we need lots of energetic alloys, which comes from, you know, all of this stuff. So I'm going to get redstone. I'm actually just going to get like a whole stack of this. And between episodes, we should have everything we need. I'm not going to do it off camera. I'm going to wait for you guys. Glowstone, right? Oh, I haven't got much glowstone left, have I? Have I got no glowstone whatsoever? Okay. I do have the seed for it. It's very tempting. I got the refined glowstone seeds as quest rewards. That's pretty good. I might just go to the nether, to be fair. Okay, that took less than 5 minutes. Actually, it took less than a minute to get all of this glowstone, because I've got flight and stuff. Anyway, we lob all of these in, and you'll see we're going to get loads of energetic alloy. Hey. And, can I just grab this and tell it to also pull from here? And then tell this that, oh no, I don't even have to tell it. It's just going to let it go from there. Nice. There you go. So that's going straight into the system. Oh, I love it. Apparently there's a seed for it. We're not making it. Right, here we go. 1 and 2. So that is going to get us almost everything we need for the slice and splice. This one, we need a lot of solarium. How do you make this? Oh, it's just, okay, let's get some gold. And some soul sand. That'll be the next one that I put on there. So this one's nearly done. So I just went off on a bit of a tangent there, didn't I, with Ender.io and the other and all of that. I didn't realise how much time I'd spent on Mystical this episode. So this is going to be my Mystical episode. Super simple way of doing stuff right here with a modular router that just puts in 4 of these pedestals. Another one that puts in the middle. Another one that puts in the other 4. And then you just put stuff together. What have you got for me? Pigpen tome. Interesting. Right, anyway. Then you got one in the middle here that just pulls and puts up into the gold chest up here. Super, super simple. We've got another one over here, which is just taking the essence from over here and putting into the, what are these called? These are called vessels, aren't they? Yeah, essence vessels. It says it at the top. And then you just manually put the rest of it in. You could also automate this with a modular router. Easy enough. Yeah. So, it was super simple. It was just getting the stuff that was a bit of a pain. I didn't mention this, did I? And that is rabbit and turtle were a big pain in the bum. And I'll tell you why. And that is because there's a machine from Mystical Agriculture, which I did make. Hello, mate. I kindly asked them to leave, and then they did. So that, oh, sorry, there we go. They, yeah, they just left. That was nice of them. Anyway, I wanted to just point out that there's this soul extractor, and I did make the Supremium upgrade for this, because I have loads of Supremium because of the chunk destroyer, right? So, yeah. Anyway, this thing is amazing. You can stick in some string, and you can get some spider-like essence in the jar. You need these jars right here to actually make the seeds for it. So, the only 2 that are a massive pain are rabbit, in my opinion, at least. Rabbit and turtle. So if we go to turtle. So for the turtle soul jar, if you want to use the soul extractor, you need to use some of this scut. Or scut. I don't know how you say it. Scoot? S-cute. That's how I'm going to say it from now on. So you need some of this S-cute. And it only gives you 0.5 turtle essence right there. And you need 6 overall. So, yeah. That's kind of annoying, because the only way you can get this is via using the turtle essence, or you have to actually grow some turtles up, which is a big pain in the bum. So what I did was I found a turtle, it's out and about, and I used a swab on it, and then I made a spawner for it, and I used a soul dagger. I also put mending, looting, and sharpness on there, which we don't really need anymore because we're done with this. So I'm going to actually go strip those enchantments off. Just like this. And what this does is it puts the essence of whatever you kill into a jar, if you've got a jar in your inventory. So yeah, I had to kill like a bunch of turtles that way. And obviously when you kill a turtle, it doesn't drop anything. So you just have to breed them. That's how it has to happen, right? And then you get stuff from turtles. The other one was rabbits, because I just couldn't find any rabbits out and about in the world. I found 2, and I managed to swab one of them, and then I killed them both. Got them in my jars. So those were the 2 really annoying ones. You can also see that I found a pyromancer, and I've recently found out that the pyromancer drops the fire runes, but I found out that they've changed it. The ATM team have changed it, so to get the Morgan and upgrade it and everything, you need Ender upgrade orbs again instead of the fire ones, which is such a pain. Because I purposely went and got this dude. He's one of the dudes you find out and about. In fact, I can show you. It's going to be a long episode. I apologise. Where did I put it? Iron spells. No, that's the nether one. Damn it. Pyro. There you go. He comes in this thing. And there's another one over there. So we can actually go, like, actually do it properly if we wanted. But yeah, I found this thing and I was like, yes, we're having this. And I swapped him and made an egg out of him. And then put him in a spawner. Anyway, yeah, these 2 right here, these were the only ones that were a big issue for me. Was the turtle seed and the rabbit seed. But I managed to do those just by making spawners. And then using the dagger on whatever came out. It felt bad, but anyway. Yeah. So those are the only 2 annoying seeds in my opinion. Don't think there was any others. Fish was a bit of an annoying one, but you can make the puffer fish. So the fake puffer fish. You know, the ones that it's got like quote marks around it. And I did that using, I think, what's the stuff in, not calamari, it was, the roe. That stuff right there. So you get that just by killing any fish. And then you just stick a load of bamboo around it and job done. So yeah, I'm going to call the episode now, I think. I think this is where we should call it, because we've done loads and loads of mystical today. I did loads between episodes, to be fair. But do you really want to just watch me put in different bits and bobs into these 3 things right here and see it, like, just move over into this one? I don't know. Maybe you do want that. Anyway, I didn't do that. So I waited until we started the episodes, at least, so we could do the awakened stuff with the cognitive dust. Cool. Right, let's call it there. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. I was just getting the thumbnail, and what the heck is wrong with this armor? It just looks nasty. My vibranium armor is way nicer than this. Look at it. And then we got this one, which is just orange. It's orange diamond armor.